Hey, how's it going, guys? Ricardo here again. So I got some good news for you. I got some information. So how to get what you want. A lot of people want to get things in their lives, but they don't really know the proper way of getting it. Hold on, I'm gonna put the volume down. A lot of people want to get things in their life, but they don't know how to get it. So the very first step you have to do is you have to get your awareness up. You have to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be aware of your feelings. You got to be aware of your thoughts. You got to be aware of life. Just awareness in general. So that's the very first step. If you're not very aware, then you have to do whatever it takes to get very aware. You know what I mean? So, and then another thing you have to realize is that aware of your feelings, how you're feeling. You can't be too emotional. If you are too emotional, then you have to work on being more logical. Um, and because especially where life is right now, it's more of a mental game right now. So you have to be more logical. You can't be so emotional. And another thing to how to be less emotional is by being aware that you're being emotional. If you're aware that you're being emotional, then you know, okay, like I can't go into these feelings. You can't react all the time. You got to think about it. If you can't think about it, then and you feel like reacting, don't react. Just walk away from the situation or something like that. But like I said, just to recap, number one thing to do, how to get what you want is you have to be aware. You have to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be aware of yourself. You got to be aware of your feelings. You got to be aware of your thoughts. You got to be aware of what's going on around you. You got to be aware of life. You got to be just aware in general. And then number two, if you find yourself that you're too emotional, one way to stop that is to be aware that you're too emotional. If you can't realize that you're too emotional, how you know you're too emotional? Basically, if you feel something and you feel the urge that you really need to do it, that means you're too emotional because because that's you shouldn't really be feeling that way. I mean, it's fine if you're feeling that way. You just got to work on it. Just not react. Just realize that, oh shit, like I'm just being hella emotional. I'm feeling like doing something. Just try not to react. And if you react, try not to do the worst case scenario. Just you got to think logically. So that's what I got for you. Hopefully that helps. Please let me know in the comments, and don't really give a shit if you subscribe or anything like that. So just do what you got to do. Take this information, and I'll have more for you. So peace out.